Adventures in Pixieland presents your daily energy reading. Today's astrological forecast for September 22nd, 2023 is the first quarter moody moon in dynamic Sagittarius until 3:32 p.m. EDT. Then we have a void of course moon until 4:20 p.m. EDT, where we have a waxing gibbous moon, aka a second quarter moon, in Taskmaster Capricorn. The morning is going to be all about adjustments and developments that you started in August. The evening is about feeling ambitious while we work on our long term plans and goals. Improvement is on your mind. Today's Elder Futhark Daily Rune for September 22nd, 2023 is Sowilo. Sowilo. The letter S, the meaning sun. Associations, good guidance, wholeness, awareness, hope, goals achieved, individual victory, and honor. Today, your focus is on achieving a victory or accomplishing goals in the proper or honorable way. The way you accomplish these goals will matter as much to you as the accomplishment itself. Today's daily romance angel oracle card for September 22nd, 2023 is Honeymoon. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. This card indicates the need for a getaway to nurture romantic love. The specific application of this message depends upon the person who is inquiring. For some, this card has literal meaning. You are going away with your new spouse following your wedding. For those already in a long-time partnership, this card speaks to reigniting the spark by taking a romantic holiday. It can also relate to the honeymoon period of a new relationship. And for still others, this card indicates that you will meet someone special while on a vacation. Today's daily fairy wisdom oracle card for September 22nd, 2023 is Moon Dragon. Card 13, Moon Dragon. Emotions. Wish upon a moonbeam today. Mistress Moon can make the tides rise and fall, and with them, your emotions. Sometimes these emotions can be lambs, and sometimes they can be dragons. When the moon dragon comes to visit, simply invite her in and sit with her a while. Share a cup of fairy tea with her. Dwell in her space for a bit and feel her feelings. These feelings are neither good nor bad. They just are. Allow the dragon her voice and she will be appeased. It might help to write in a journal at such a time. Expressing all that is within releases the pressure of the moontide. Much can be accomplished by simply sitting with the dragon and listening to what she has to say. Try it next time the moon has a hold over you. See how quickly you can contain the dragon. Then all that energy can be put to useful purpose for your highest good. We are humans with feelings, hormones, emotions, likes and dislikes. We all have different things that appeal to us and different ways of looking at things. This is a really good thing. However, when emotions become riled, it's best to sit with them and sort them out. Emotions are trying to tell you something. Look at these emotions with honesty and explore what they're about. Get the real source of your feelings. Keep asking why, then saying, tell me more, until you have the full story. Take a deep breath and let the body relax and breathe easily. Ask Spirit for another way to look at the situation. Ask for balance in body, mind, and spirit. Breathe in and be at peace. Ask for the perfect solutions and be willing to let them come to you. Listen your chant. Mistress Moon, help me to ebb and flow gently with your tide. Allow the dragon within me to subside. Bring me peace and harmony just as you can calm the sea. Release my emotions to infinity so I may live in my divinity. So be. Today's daily starseed oracle card for September 22nd, 2023 is Activated Earth. Activated Earth. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Ley lines are the invisible pathways on land along which energy travels. They could be sensed when in tune with our more subtle senses, also known as spirit paths. They have been compared to the meridian system of the body used in Chinese medicine, and they link sacred sites, stone circles, burial mounds, and places of worship worldwide. In the Australian Aboriginal culture, song lines were the paths traveled by the creator beings as they made the land and sea during the dreaming. These paths were recorded in traditional songs and dances of the people, allowing them to access information about the land's history and to travel safely across great distances. Many people believe that when we visit such sacred points on the earth, something is activated within us. Some also believe that by connecting with the land with devotion at these sacred places, something is activated within the planet too. Are you being called to travel to a sacred place that your soul remembers? Or tend to the land that you live on? To honor and acknowledge the known and unknown keepers or nature spirits of the land? As you connect with the earth and honor its keepers, the land opens up more fully to hold you. The fruits provide more nourishment, and the guardians watch over you. The starseed activation. Place your hand on your heart portal and whisper the following: I honor and thank the keepers of the earth beneath me, known and unknown. Thank you for your nourishment and tender holding. Today's daily Priestess of Light oracle card for September 22nd, 2023 is Power Over Difficulty. Card 32, Power Over Difficulty, Reclaiming Your Power. This card brings you a warning that there are situations, people, or patterns in your life threatening to take over. The snake can be venomous, tempting, or even strangling. This card is an important reminder to be honest with yourself and to investigate your relationships and your daily activities to determine what may be harmful or dishonoring to you or even be consuming you. If someone is bringing a toxic energy to your life, it may be necessary to let that person go or at least reduce your exposure dramatically. If a situation seems to be suffocating you or sapping your sense of freedom and enthusiasm, it is time to rethink your motivation for remaining engaged. And if you're feeling a building resentment for a job or even personal task, this card is telling you to learn how to bring more conscious joy to the experience or even to exit altogether. Also, be mindful of all your own personal patterns. Consider the causes of your making and the results they're creating. You don't want to become the snake that eats its own tail, consuming your own life force and sabotaging your own desire to move forward. Yet always remember the indomitable strength of your inner spirit and true life force, represented here by the swans, who, in spite of their gentle beauty, are very powerful creatures capable of striking anything that attacks. You have the power as well. This card is telling you to strike out at your own self-sabotaging patterns and have the power to break free from any other limiting influences holding you down. Become conscious and courageous of your ongoing choices. You have the power now. I release toxic people and patterns from my life. I empower myself in my choices and in my relationships. Today's daily energy reading for September 22nd, 2023 is the astrology is telling you to feel ambitious while working on your improvement plans. So, Wilo says you have doing something properly on your mind today. The romance oracle says you have a trip coming up. The fairies ask you to release those pent up emotions you might have. The starseed oracle asks that you give back to Mother Earth. And the priestess of light oracle asks that you release toxicity from your body. Okay, so before I go too deep into most of this, I would just like to say that regularly spirit amuses me in ways that I find very hard to explain to other people. But if you are a regular listener of this, you may or may not remember, but the Romance Angel Oracle card for yesterday was wedding, and the one for today is honeymoon. Now, if you are a regular viewer and yesterday you got married and today you're on your honeymoon, in either one of those cases, you're listening to me right now, well, wow, congratulations. Have a great time. And I'm honored to be any part of your day, as I am every day for every listener, but especially so on those special occasions. Blessings to you on your special day. Now, if you're everybody else and you did not get married yesterday and you're not on your honeymoon today, I'm going to say, you have a day where you might have been maybe getting frustrated with some toxic situation or some toxic pattern within yourself. Maybe it's something you're doing to yourself that you need to release because you have this ambitious plans to improve yourself, and you should continue to do that. You should look at yourself honestly and see where you might need improvement and then figure out a method for doing that and doing it in the proper way. Doing something in the proper way will relieve a certain amount of stress because you'll know that there's nothing anybody can say to you because you did it exactly the way you were supposed to have to do it. And in the process of that, as you're releasing those emotions, try going out for a walk. Go spend some time in nature, go meditate, go ground. Grounding is an amazing thing. I have to ground myself at least once a day, if not twice, depending upon my stress levels.